Like, I know it's insane. I know it's crazy. But, but, like, come on. Because you are not the same alike. Because you are not the same gender. Because you are not the same skin tone. Or happen to share the same out views on nonsense. Like, oh my God. But it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Like, and, you know, God forbid you something, like, if you severely disagree with something. God rest your souls, man. I'll pray for you guys. No, just fucking, okay, agree to disagree. The best fucking words to whoever came up with that. Goddamn genius right there. Just fucking agree to disagree, abide by those damn words, please, for the love of the Almighty. I know the absolute tragedy, and the malevolence of that person. How dare them? It hurt me. It hurt my ego, my fragile ego, and yeah, but it doesn't. Hello doesn't matter. Hello, no. Come on, guys. In reality, really, like what you feel and or share online and stuff, it doesn't mean jack shit. This doesn't mean jack shit, really, either. Let's just be real for a second, please. It doesn't mean jack fucking shit. Okay? It doesn't. Nobody gives a fuck. Truly. They just want to hear what they've already fucking programmed themselves to want to hear by others. If I can't put that into better words, I'm sorry. But yeah. It doesn't mean a minuscule shit. Just completely non-existent fucking shit. And there's kind of a freeing once you accept like a kind of a weight lift off your shoulders. Once you accept that, like fucking who gives a fuck? Just stop caring. Just once you realize this is all just bullshit, and you just sit back and watch a show, life is the craziest movie you could ever begin to think to see. The truth is hard to swallow. It's hard to accept, as I say. So, and but you have to get over it. And there's 70-year-olds I know that can't comprehend these basic fucking. I'm boiling this down to kindergarten like levels almost. But they can't. Even people that are 70 years old can't even fathom. Like, they can't fucking think like that. As an adult, as just a mature, just not even adult. If you want to go into spirituality, a higher human being, just think outside the box. They can't do that. But I met 5-year-olds too that are, they're like wiser than these 7-year-olds sometimes I've met too. So it's crazy too. Like, you know, I'm not totally sure if reincarnation is a real deal. I think there's a possibility it could be, and I'm a Christian myself, but I don't see why the two can't go hand in hand. I know that's probably blasphemous. I don't give a fuck. To some of you hardcore Christians, I was raised Catholic, but like very hardcore Roman Catholic, like sit in the pew or you're going to burn in hell for the rest of your eternity. So I don't need to hear it from any Protestant or bullshit or whatever. I've heard it all. There's podcast after video. If you really want to learn about it, it's there. And I would not be alive without it. I should have been dead in a ditch 50 times over, years ago, about over 100 times. For some weird fucking reason, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. So fuck it. Like, you know, here I am, you know, I don't know what, fuck. Yes, this generational trauma is a severe problem. I'm no doctor, sociologist, but I think we can learn something from everybody. And that's a huge problem here with my grandpa passing down to my dad his ways, and then him passing it to his ways. And my friends, some of them had it worse. Like, their grandpa would just literally beat the ever living hell out of their dad, and then their dad I would witness it time and time again. They would just go over and just punch in the face. And my boy Ray at the time would just take it like a man, like the biggest hay fucking maker you could think of, by this tweaked out motherfucking dude that is fucking Jack. And he just took it. And then afterward, once we got out of there, I'm like, dude, what, are you okay? He's like, that's just what happens, man. Like, and it really, like, that's their every day-to-day life. You right there, little person in the camera there, once you yourself dig out of the layers of your own bullshit that we all create, just like I have had to as well, you'll realize that truth, that you can never be, there's no way you could ever have a true amount of gratitude for the things you have right now. I'm saying this in a basement right now. My parents' basement, broke as shit. I have nothing to my name, $0. But I fucking have my family, and I have God, and I have love. Sometimes it's hard to dig out, but it's deep down, and it's in my heart. And that's really is, as cheesy, as stupid shit as it sounds, that really is all you fucking need. Yeah, you need water and income, but like everything else, yeah, you need love and God and your family, and people, and connection. And then once, hopefully, more people are starting to, but the more and more that realize how they have been continuously gaslit and manipulated and just psyoped into slowly but surely becoming hateful, racist, misogynist, them versus us, division, hate mentality. Once you realize that, though, that's the best thing. Once you fully get it, that's the best thing you can realize. It's not a comfortable fucking thing to realize, but you're on the path to freedom, my friend, if you fully grasp that and see whatever this spiritual war really is going on around us. That's often invisible at a lot of times. And now I'm a white cis male, but okay, and you're whatever. Who cares? Okay, so, but the thing is, we're all being disrespected to our faces and mocked by them. Once you truly open your eyes and you see it, you'll see in the media, they'll openly mock us. This is not some schizo shit. This is it. To the one that's not aware, it sounds crazy, of course, but there's the quote, it's no means of sanity, or along the lines of no means of sanity to be well adjusted to an insane society, of something like that. Like if you're a normal person, I honestly, like, and like straight edge, and like you seem like I can't trust you, like you're not, almost don't even seem real, like like you're kind of just an NPC almost, going into fucking simulation theory, which very well is by the year being kind of proven more true. And I got into that shit before it seemed hips for me, I know, but got into that shit, it seemed like, before anyone knew of it. And then everyone's talking about Mandela effect on TikToks, apparently. Like, okay, yeah, okay. You guys are learning. People are learning. That's great. But we as a society, we got a ways to go before we can really save ourselves, because it's coming time to where shit's going to really fucking hit hard, it seems. And neither Trump nor Biden nor Kamala nor fucking Democrat, whoever's in charge is always these hidden elites that do not want to be known. They just want complete control and power. They are in tune with that, to be honest, power that occult dark side does have. But we know that God does always win. And so if you want to have a bit, you're going to suffer no matter what, but you want to have a little bit nicer life here in this infinitesimal time here on this little plane of reality right here, and suffer for who knows how long, going down the line once this little realm passes? Or do you want to be on the right side of things? And the right side of things is, and that's easy to point and say and be the white knight and go, oh, the Bible. What? I was raised Catholic. I was an atheist and agnostic for years. I used to hate this book. This book changed my life. I couldn't stand it. But there's more truth in this, once you see things clearly through a clear lens, than anything you will ever know in this world. So if you haven't somehow been aware, welcome to seeing the shit show for what it is, and this illusion for what it is. It's not fun at first, obviously, but as I say, the truth will set you free. And finally, the end of my kind of rant. Reality really is a mirror in many aspects. If you claim anyone, and hypothetically in this instance me, to be a racist, homophobe, bitch, white, hateful, cis, misogynist, whatever, etc., then just look inside yourself, look in the mirror, instead of claiming to be the ethical, know all correct authority of society because someone yelled at you once and you were hurt. In the TikToks, you saw further reinforce the virus that is this neurotic victim mentality that you have been fed, and thus you participate and further propagate the pure hate and rage. Yes, that, believe it or not, is literally and factually, literally look it up, Google it, funded and led at the highest of high levels that we even know of. Soros, Rothschilds, blah, blah, Koch. I lived in Kansas. Koch brothers everyone knows the Koch brothers. They're infamous. They're despicable. And these types of things, a lot of these protests, especially BLM, and now the No Kings, has and is still being funded at the highest level by these billionaires that the same people that are protesting claim to hate. But they can't just open their eyes and just see they are being used as another chess. Your cattle just being moved around on their little chessboard to gain as much power and money and fucking dominance and fucking come and fuck everything they can while they're here. Is it kind of making sense? Like, I'm not good at putting things into fucking words. But goddamn, have I learned a lot, and I really want people just to fucking know, at least just know. And then when more people just know the capital T truth, things can hopefully have a chance to at least change. Because right now, there's a pretty much almost guarantee that America, at one point or another, whether it be a year or 5 years, 10, 20 years, will fall. It will. If we keep going on the way we're, just like the Roman Empire, it has fallen every single step, and they're doing it just again. I'm a European mutt from like way back, many generations ago. But my family has built this land and funded these wars and fought in these wars that they have put us in as well, just like many of you and your families have as well. So So, hey Alice, hey Alice, that damn fucking rabbit hole, you know, that goes so much deeper than most of anyone ever wants to admit or is willing to face or even think about for a second. And I've attempted at it and gone down part of it, and goddamn, it was scary. And I know by no means some enlightened fucking being, obviously, no shit. But I think I have something to offer, at least to someone that's listening, for some reason, or else I wouldn't be here. I should not be here. There is 15 different legitimate miracles that have happened in my lifetime that prevented me from dying. Maybe in some parallel universe, I probably died in all 15. I don't fucking know. But it could be true, you know, whatever the simulation is. But I know that the truth is love, and God is love. And that sounds so basic and fucking, you know, I would have scoffed at it too if it was, you know, me 5 years ago. But it's a paradox where it comes down to, it's very complicated but to us here, but it's also so fucking basic that it's just, this is this. It's not good or bad, it just is. It is all a part of us. It's all one. We're all I'm a part of this concrete right here. You're a part of that concrete. And so is God, and God is love. And once you go into Eastern side of viewings, traditions too, once you break that separation, that boundary, and those attachments, you realize there's no separation between you and that love and everything else, and it is one. It sounds fucking stupid, I know. But coming from a person that was for so many years just hateful and also atheist and agnostic and just bullied, hit down to the ground so many years, I saw the truth in my face. Like, you cannot deny it when it really hits you. And I hope everyone can have an experience like that, because once you get it, and once you open that door, there is no turning back. And thank God there isn't, because I wouldn't want to live in this world without the peace that comes with just knowing there, whether it be a simulation, whatever, it doesn't matter. There is a God at the beginning of all things, and He loves you, and He wants you to love others. He wants you to love yourself the most, and you can't love God or yourself or God or any other person if you don't love yourself to begin with. You can't help anyone if you can't help yourself. People go to the grocery store, taking their pet for a walk, shit like that. That's it. That's all they know. So, yeah. And they're here in this reality right now, here in this world, there is too many unfairs to count. And shit hands that are dealt to way too many undeserving people all over the place. Of course. We all know that. We don't really so much address it because how can you address that other than speak about things about God and the nature of reality? And then, you know, so, it too. Hopefully, maybe I could have planted some seeds, and maybe I sound like and look like an obvious nut job right now. But maybe a year or so, even more, a month or 5 years, something like this. You may not, remember me or saying these things, but this may be part of the seed that's been planted in you to, if you're willing to, well, I guess in matrix terms, like take the red pill, then that's hopefully part of what you can see and know, because it is. So to end it all off, it's not right or left, blue or red, man or woman, east or west, north or south. This is not religion or that, pretty much anything. But the issue here, the true issue right now we suffer from is true, extremely low vibrational, just evil, plain dirty greed, power hungry, egomaniacal, fucking disgusting evil, just absolutely despicable beyond practically most people's comprehension. And that's how bad it is. And we all have good and bad in ourselves, and to often very far degrees as well. Most of us but most aren't willing to admit it. But it's true. But most people want the good. They want to be happy. They want to love. They want to be peaceful. And yes, this society and the technology and everything going on does not make it easy. But pray and find solace in that, and you will. It may not come immediately. It depends on God's really will for you, but it will come, and it'll be okay. Like it will be okay. And so, yeah, no matter how fucked it seems, it really is all okay. And God and love has already and always will truly win. Though our simple human minds can't even begin to truly grasp that capital T truth, our true selves down below all the bullshit know that truth. And for right now, you can choose right from wrong. You can choose to think and think for yourself and have an open mind. And you can know capital G, God Himself, if you open your heart to Him. Thank you.